You fix a process, and 3 months later, it breaks again. You plug one leak, and another bursts. Most teams spend their resources constantly patching symptoms because digging down to the actual root cause usually requires weeks of meetings and whiteboarding. But the arrival of AI loop engineering changes that timeline. By combining AI reasoning models with a disciplined framework called Radar, you can diagnose and begin fixing a real business problem in the next 5 minutes. To follow along, open your preferred AI chat window. Then identify one specific recurring problem that is actively costing your team time or money. Now, write down 3 to 5 recent concrete examples of this problem happening. Do not use a one-off glitch. You need a measurable pattern of failure. Feeding an AI isolated complaints gets you generic guesses. Feeding it structured, repeated examples gives it the exact pattern data it needs to build a targeted, testable diagnostic. Step 1. In your chat window, type out a brief description of the recurring problem and list your 3 to 5 specific examples right below it. Make sure your examples include exact context. Onboarding took 3 weeks instead of 1 is data. Onboarding is too slow is a vague complaint. The AI requires specific data to work with. Step 2. Immediately following your problem data, paste the master Radar prompt. This framework forces the AI through 5 strict phases. First is reason. This commands the AI to establish clear, measurable terms for what a solved state actually looks like before it does anything else. Second is act. This step forces the model to stop guessing and sort your messy data into predefined analytical buckets. Then we have detect, assess, and repeat. These final steps instruct the AI to identify the smallest possible fix, evaluate if that fix is ready to deploy, and set hard safety limits on how many times it tries to solve the problem. By pasting this strict prompt, you override the AI's default behavior. It pulls the system out of a simple Q&A mode and locks it into a disciplined, bounded reasoning loop. Hit enter on your prompt. Instantly, you will see the AI generate the ACT section, categorizing your problem. This diagram drawing on screen is an Ishikawa, or fishbone diagram. We've instructed the AI to use this structure to analyze your examples. It takes the chaos of your problem and organizes it safely into 6 distinct buckets: people, machines, method, materials, measurement, and environment. Now, rigorously check the AI's work. Verify that it only placed causes into these buckets if they were explicitly supported by the 3 to 5 examples you provided. It should not be hallucinating general industry guesses. This analytical rigor is not a new AI invention. It relies on decades of quality engineering principles established by pioneers of the Six Sigma movement, like W. Edwards Deming. AI hasn't replaced the fundamental discipline of quality engineering. It has simply removed the friction, reducing what used to be a weeks-long whiteboard process to a 10-minute chat. Scroll down and read the AI's detect and assess outputs to locate its proposed solution. Look closely at what it suggests. You want the smallest possible testable fix for the highest ranked cause. Reject any output that recommends a massive company overhaul. Next, verify AI provided a strict, measurable 2-week metric to judge if that minimal fix actually worked. Finally, we shift to the repeat phase. This is where you enforce limits. Unbounded AI loops running without supervision pose severe financial risks. An unchecked loop will continuously try to solve a problem, spending your budget indefinitely, or making unauthorized changes to external client data until it hits a ceiling. To prevent that, check your screen and verify the AI followed its safety constraints by explicitly stating it has reached a human checkpoint and requires your permission to proceed. In modern loop engineering, designing the hard stop is just as critical as designing the start command to prevent operational disasters. Review the outcome. You have successfully bypassed hours of frustrating meetings to obtain a sorted, ranked root cause and a safe testing plan. Take the AI's suggested minimal fix out of the chat window and run it with your team this week. As you test it, actively track the specific 2-week metric the AI defined so you can objectively confirm success. AI can effortlessly remove the friction of problem solving, but human discipline is the ultimate safeguard that makes AI loops safe, focused, and effective.